So you thought you were done with me? Well, I've survived Crisis, I've survived Editorial, I even survived Dandidio. And I'll sure as hell survive Jim Lee, if I have to. Picture it, San Francisco, 1980. 19-year-old Donna Troy is visited by a Mr. Kraft of Gorman, Barber & Kraft. Turns out the firm is handling the estate of the now late Loren Jupiter. The soft-spoken Mr. Kraft yells in colorful capital letters that indeed, Loren Jupiter is dead. Oh, that pitiful orphan Donna Troy is his sole heir, making her the richest sugar baby on earth. Apparently, Jupiter composed a last-minute will. She asked why no word of his death has been on the news. Kraft informs her that Jupiter's secretary, Albertine Maple, decided to hold the presses until probate. Donna reads the will, much to the irritability of Mr. Kraft. Lawyers. In it, Jupiter claims he is of sound mind, regardless of him capitalizing the wrong letters. Now, normal people would lack the imagination to figure out the penmanship is coded message. Good thing Donna is like me, abnormal. The capital letters spell out, being held captive. Get Wonder Girl. Donna then composes herself as she flashes back to when she first met Jupiter. It was on the worst day in the life of the Teen Titans. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Bad, but no. Ugh, forgot about that one. Nope, even worse. I'm talking about this day. Picture it. The waning days of counterculture. They wandered onto an anti-war rally. Of course they wandered onto it. The guest speaker was Nobel Peace Prize winner Dr. Arthur Swenson, who gave away his fortune to peace causes. Cheered by many, heckled by some, Swenson took the podium. Then suddenly, somebody cut the lights. The Titans leapt into judgment-impaired action. Somehow, able to see in the dark, Kid Flash popped his suit while the all-American idiots, Hawk and Dove, got in each other's way. Again. The audience erupted into a free-for-all as demonstrators clashed. The Titans attempted to corral the rioters when all of a sudden, a literal shot in the dark was fired. 4 Titans went for the gun, getting in each other's way, and Arthur Swenson's lifelong pursuit of peace ended in violence. But not yet. Doctors were able to delay Swenson's passing. What bullet wound does that? And with his dying breath, Swenson told the Titans not to blame themselves. They were, in fact, victims. Victims of their own, and then he died. His passing affected Wonder Girl the most. I can relate. Once I wept for days after the passing of the Teen Titans' relevance. Afterward, the Justice League held an intervention. Whoa, talk about sending in some clowns. Green Arrow lectured them on the lack of maturity. Oh, like he's Mentor of the Year. It's a miracle Speedy hasn't turned to drugs. Superman informed the Titans that they must be their own judge and jury, and Batman added that if the teens could make a decision by day's end, the JLA will execute their punishment. Damn, Batman, you harsh. Can't you just spank Robin? Well, the team did come to a decision. The team was so down and out they found themselves down by the river without even a van to live in. It was then Lilith arrived. She was a psychic who knew just where and when the Titans would be. Aha! Almost like she could predict the future. She introduced the team to her uncle, Loren Jupiter. Sure, he was her uncle. I get ya. Wink, wink. The shady Jupiter claimed he was financing a mission for the government. A mission that would either change the Teen Titans or kill them. So without any questions, Robin decided the team should get into a stranger's car and go to a secret location. Jupiter escorted them into a ooh la la. Mr. Jupiter is bringing out in me all the right kinds of daddy issues. Whoa, Dada! He mentioned how older heroes combat the monetary threats, but who combats the terrors of tomorrow? That would be the Teen Titans. And all the Teen Titans had to do was live in a secret HQ and submit to an eccentric billionaire. Robin declined the offer, likely due to personal experience. He instead opted to go to college during America's sexual revolution. Go figure. And like that, Robin walked away like Spider-Man does every other week. Afterward, Kid Flash requested that the Titans undergo the mission without their trademark costumes or patented powers. Jupiter was aghast. Powers and pajamas were why the Titans were chosen in the first place. And so, the first chapter of the Titans lore had turned its last page. I so want those pants. What happened after that is a video for another upload. Back in the present, Wonder Girl attends Jupiter's funeral. You might be wondering how no one knows that Donna Troy and Wonder Girl are one and the same. Well, magic! Donna notices that no other Titan is present. The message was clearly for her alone. You'd think she would have phoned a fellow Titan about his passing. She inspects the body and immediately lassos the mortician. Well, I guess even superheroes can act a fool at a funeral. Donna reveals that the body is actually a wax dummy. The lasso compels the mortician to admit the real Jupiter is being held at an old Spanish island fortress. He further confesses that his boss is named Perfection. It is then a panic Albertine Maple asks how she can help. Wonder Girl requests transport since she lacks her own invisible jet. You're an Amazon princess. How are you so broke? Upon nearing the fortress, Wonder Girl opts to swim to shore. Upon sneaking ashore, she finds guards, all decked out as Roman soldiers. Soon she finds the dungeon where Loren is being held prisoner. You don't have to be an Admiral Atkabar to know it's a trap. As soon as she lands, Wonder Woman is knocked unconscious by a mere mortal. When she awakens, the first thing she sees is a guard seated without crossing his legs. Ew. I bet he sucks at role-playing. It is then Perfection enters, and all common sense exits. She is none other than Albertine Maple herself. Oh, and it gets even dumber, folks. She starts monologuing on and on about her evil plan. She kidnapped Jupiter to lure Wonder Girl to use her lasso to make the world perfect. And how will a lasso of truth make the world perfect? Why, the lasso will compel Wonder Girl to reveal the secret of the Amazonian youth. And I thought I made no sense. Talk about a blonde moment. So she ties up Wonder Girl with her own lasso of truth, but surprise, it's a fake! She keeps the real lasso around her waist. Perfection begs Wonder Girl not to ruin her perfect features. It is then a guard pulls a gun. Not a sword, not a laser sword, just a gun. Someone buy that man a Coke. Of course the bullet ricochets off Donna's bracelets. You'd think the ricochet would ruin Perfection's features. Oh well, the joke's on good writing, I guess. Donna lassos Perfection, and that closes the case. Later at Jupiter's place, hey! What exactly is about to happen here? Keep your hands off him, you hussy! Them's my daddy issues. Get your own! I'm Duela Dent, I am. And the joke's on you if you don't like, share, and subscribe. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a lasso to steal and daddy issues to indulge. See ya!